Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Brovinny here, back with another Zelda Tears of the Kingdom tutorial. In this video, I'm going to redo my tutorial on how to find the 8 voters for the quest Team Cece or Team Reede. I must apologize, first of all, for the reason I'm doing this video is because I left some cakes on my last video. Yes, you heard that right. Cakes. Let me show you what happened in the last video. So this was the original tutorial that I made, and what it was in the middle of my Twitch stream, I recorded my entire stream, and basically I just clipped out all the 8 areas I found the 8 voters and made a YouTube video, and I put it on YouTube on how you can find the 8 voters. Unfortunately, my map was completely covered by cakes. So as you can see here, there you can't see the map. You can't see the map. So people who are watching that tutorial were not able to see exactly where the characters were on my gameplay. So I'm going to remake that tutorial now using our last tutorial, but this time I'm going to show you the map. Now, just in case you didn't know, this is the quest line that's triggered by speaking to Cece, and you have to do a number of other things beforehand, before you get to start this quest. Once you've started this quest, she will give you 8 Hylian shrooms that you must give to some non-supporters to sway their vote. Alright, so we're going to find these people in the order that I did it in the last video. By the way, I'll leave a link to my last video if you want to watch it in the description below. So this is Warton. He's up at the inn. So I'll show you where he is now. So Warton stands here. And this is the map. Right next to or inside the inn. Just outside this door of the inn. So this is person number 1. Now, in my current game, I've already finished this quest. So you won't be able to see the actual characters in the positions. But you can always see them in my previous video. Alright, next up we have Dantz, and Dantz is the farmer who works at the farm. So I'll show you where he is. So it's just up here near the cheese quest, and I'll show you on the map. So just east of the inn, up the hill near in Hateno pasture. Now a tip about Dantz is that if it's raining or if it's nighttime, he might be inside the house as well. So if he's not at the stable here, then he'll be inside the house. And Dantz is quickly followed by Koyin, who is inside the house. So we're going to go inside. So in the same area, in here, and she will also take one of your mushrooms. And this is the video where I did give her the mushroom. This next one's a little trickier. Leop, he walks around in Hateno. I found him in front of Cece's house in the morning. I'll show you where I found him. So this is the bulletin in front of Cece's house. And you should find him here in the morning. And I'll show you on the map where it is. So it's just in this location. Now, if you can't find Leop during the day, it might be nighttime then. And he'll be at the inn. That I'm not sure because I never encountered him in the inn. I only found him in front of the bulletin outside of Cece's house. Alright, so next up we've got Tamana. Tamana is cleaning the gate of Hateno. I'll show you where she is. So she's at this gate in front of Hateno Village. So, but anyway, this is where the gate is. So just sort of west of the armor shop. And so if she's not here, she may be at one of the farms or sheds tending to her chickens. And next we have Tok. T-O-K-K, Tok. He's probably one of the hardest ones because, well, first of all, if you go late at night, he's sleeping on the bed inside the cheese shop. So where we found Koyin before. So he lives with Dantz and Koyin. So what you want to do is you want to hit morning so that what happens is he will sit in front of the house by the fire, and I'll show you now. So this is him sitting in front of the little cooking pot next to his chickens just outside of the cheese shop. So he's here tending to his chickens early in the morning. Now, if you don't catch him here in the morning, you might have waited a little too long after you slept till morning. What he'll be doing is taking his chicken for a walk up the hill towards the Hateno Village Research Lab with his cuckoos. Anyway, so but the easiest way to find him is at the cooking pot here. If it's raining, he may be just inside the house, just inside the door of this house. So I'll just show you the map once again. It's the same spot as where we found Koyin and the other guy. But he'll be taking his chicken around this route up to the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Alright, probably the most difficult one for me, personally, was Medda, because he was just not a notable character. I might have walked past him 100 times and just didn't know he existed. He kind of blended in with the grass as well. So Medda is, I'll show you where he is. So here he is. So even after the quest, is still in the same spot. So just around the back of the armor shop, next to a little lake, little water place here, you'll find Medda tending to his tomatoes. And if you don't find him here, it could be because it's nighttime. If it's nighttime, find him in his house in the southern side of Hateno Village. I'm not sure which one that is. I'm just gonna quote what I've read from one of the sources. So in his house in the south side of Hateno Village. Otherwise, just find him during daytime farming the tomatoes. So Uma is the very last one that I got because it was tricky. I was told that Uma would be at the fields just out of the side of the school. So for the longest time, I was looking at this field here. For the longest time, I was looking around here. I'm like, where is Uma? Where is Uma? Turns out she's just downhill from the field just outside of the school. Because if you speak to Cece, she'll actually tell you the approximate location of each person. But her definition of the field outside of school was not what I expected. Regardless, she's just downhill from the school. So this is Uma, and she also starts a different quest where you can have your own farm. And apparently at nighttime, she's inside her home, and her home is near Zanmik Shrine. So near this shrine. Now don't ask me which one it is, but this is the location of her when she's farming during the daytime. So just a little bit, again, behind the armor shop, a little bit northwest of where we found Medda earlier. Alright guys, if this video helped you, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, I respond very quickly on Discord. I'll leave a link to my Discord channel. Or you can leave your questions in the comments section below. And I'll see you in the next video.